Hi everyone, I'm Kyle, Mineral Nutritional Balancing Practitioner. I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about how the Mineral Balancing Program is kind of like a journey. I've been on a program for about 3.5 years, and I have felt so many different stages and phases and so much beauty, but also so many challenges that I felt like it's important to share this with anyone who's considering starting a program. So I can break it down into 3 stages. The first stage is going to be the initial. This is where you adjust into the program and you're learning the ins and outs about it, the lifestyle, how to detox properly, how to change your diet, and then you usually get some quick results from that. Afterwards, there is the deep healing, where the real magic happens. And then finally, there is the maintenance. And this is where, with our newfound energy, we take breaks from the program and use that higher vitality to redesign our lives. So the first stage, the initial. This is where people are trying to get their footing into the program. It can be a bit overwhelming when you have to change your diet and get on a supplement program and learn about the detoxification procedures, as well as change your lifestyle around to be more conducive to deep healing. But when people make a couple quick changes here, like fixing their sleep schedule, getting their diet right, practicing semen retention if you're a man, these things can lead to very quick results, and so it can be very motivating at first. The first couple weeks, people can usually feel an increase in energy, an increase in mental clarity, and a boost in mood overall. Then though, we get into the deep healing. This is where we have built up enough energy, built up enough reserves in our body that our body starts to actually heal deeply and detoxify deeply. You can look at this kind of like you're building up energy, like on a wave, and once you hit a certain critical threshold, your body's like, okay, we're ready to go to war. You dip down, you start detoxing, you might start dumping a metal, you might start killing parasites, you might start changing your microbiome. This is what we call a healing reaction. This is where one was feeling a lot better, feeling great, and all of a sudden they're feeling worse. And this is part of the deep healing process. Old symptoms can flare up, things that you haven't experienced in years can flare up. People might have ear infections that flare up. People might have gut infections that flare up and then go away completely. People can also experience various symptoms from metal detoxification. But the beautiful thing about this is that they're usually short-lived, and there are plenty of tools to help shorten these detox, these healing reactions, and really make it more of a smooth journey. I certainly went through my challenges in the program. Some detox reactions were very intense for me, and that pushed me to explore ways to soften it essentially and shortcut it for people on the program. So as we go deeper in this deep healing stage, we have layers that get peeled off, right? This is old traumas, this is infections, this is layers of metals, and as we keep going deeper, we essentially are gaining territory within ourselves. We are making more space for us to be ourselves. As our nervous system works better, it's far easier for us to show up as ourselves in different areas of our life. Where maybe once we were very anxious and shy because of all of the mercury in our brain, now it's a lot easier to show up in a confident way in public speaking setting, for example. The examples of this are endless, but the point I want to hammer here is that it's not just about healing of the symptoms. This is really a healing of every aspect of ourselves, emotions, mental, and physical as well, of course. So finally, we make it to stage 3. This is something that I don't feel like many practitioners talk about today, but it's probably one of the most important, I feel. This is actually where we take a step back from the program. We take a step back from detox procedures and we allow our bodies to stabilize. These are great times to just focus on a great diet and just maybe meditation and breath work. It's a great time to focus on using the energy you've gained wisely and redesigning your life. This is where our healing within pours out into the rest of our world and heals everything around us. This is where we heal our relationship. This is where we heal our job situation. This is where we heal our spaces and we clean up our house. Things like this, right? It may not seem like much, but it's such an important part of the journey to just take a step back and just live, right? Because if not, the program is for null. We want this program to be a helpful aid for one to live the best they can. So that was a short little overview about what the journey's like on a mineral balancing program. Again, I have been through it for a long time. I've seen many of my clients go through it as well, and it's really beautiful to see people go through each cycle, go through deep healing reactions, and really come out transformed on the other end. So if you have any more questions or you want to start a program, feel free to email me at kyle@jyotimineralbalancing.com. Check out my website. I have plenty more content coming out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.